Welcome back to another Commander Rumble. On tonight's game, we have Jace playing Narset Enlightened Master. His opening hand contains a command tower, Pact of Negation, Lotus Petal, an island, Talisman of Creativity, Grape Shot, and a 1,000-Year Storm. Going second, we have Brandon playing Zirda the Dawnwaker. His opening hand contains a Sunbaked Canyon, Cogwork Assembler, Mox Amber, Jeska's Will, Draneth Magistrate, Karn the Great Creator, and a Simian Spirit Guide. Going third, we have Jdog playing Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. His opening hand contains a Ottawa Soaring City, a Mana Drain, a Mana Crypt, the One Ring, Finale of Devastation, Thrasios Triton Hero, and a Rejuvenating Springs. Going fourth, we have Palkatina playing Hidetsugu and Kairi. His opening hand contains a Snow-Covered Island, Fake Your Own Death, Polymorph, Commit Memory, Brainstorm, Sunken Runes, and an Expropriate. Now let's get to the game and find out which one of these four commanders is going to be the victor on tonight's episode. I will draw a card. I will play a Lotus Petal. I will play a Flooded Strand, and I will pass the turn there.
I will play a Sunbaked Canyon as land for turn. I'd like to cast a Mox Amber. I'd like to exile this Simian Spirit Guide. I will tap this for a white and lose a life, and attempt to cast a Draneth Magistrate.
No.
Damn.
That sucks, but I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Alright, then I will pass the turn.
I will play a Rejuvenating Springs, Mana Crypt, Mox Summons. I will pitch as Ottawa Soaring City, cast the One Ring.
Oh boy.
Trigger. I'll go ahead and activate it to draw a card. I will pass the turn.
Island. Turn one Brainstorm. Put this and that on top. Then I'll pass.
On your end step, I would like to crack my Flooded Strand, and I would like to go get a Tundra. Actually, I'm going to get a Steam Vents tap because it was what I found first. And I really wish I did not have that Draneth there. Draw.
I'm sorry. Not really.
No, it's fine. It's good. I'll tap for 2, and I'll play a Talisman of Creativity. I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to tap this for a red and attempt to cast a Rite of Flame. That gives me 2 red mana. I'd like to use that 2 red mana right away to cast a Dockside.
It'll be 5.
5. Okay. We'll use 3 of them, going down to 2, to cast Zirda the Dawnwaker. Now I have a legendary creature. Tap this for a red. Back my last 2 treasures to cast a Jeska's Will. I'll target Palkatina. Red Elemental Blast, Imperial Recruiter, and a Braid. Ugh. Didn't want any of that. Attempt to cast a Karn the Great Creator.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
That's like double middle finger to my deck.
I'll use this last 3 to cast Imperial Recruiter off the Jeska's Will pile. Imperial Recruiter ETB.
Yep.
And Oswald Fiddlebender. I would like to uptick Karn to 6 and target the Mox Diamond on Jdog's field. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, roll for crypt, even say damage. No damage, take 1 from the One Ring. Draw. Flooded Strand. Fetch. Get the Tropical Island. Go ahead.
Draw. Please. Sunken Ruins. And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I'll play an island. And pass the turn.
Tap this for a white. Lose a life. Tap this for a red. Cast Oswald Fiddlebender. I'll uptick Karn and target the Lotus Petal on Jason.
My Lotus Petal.
We'll go to combat. I will attack with Zirda and Dockside over at Jdog, and Imperial Recruiter and Dranith over at Jace.
I will take 4.
No blocks, I'll take 2.
And then I would pass my turn.
Upkeep, roll for mana crypt, even side damage. That's a 3 damage. Take 1 from the One Ring. Elvish Mystic. And pass.
We'll draw. We'll play Sad Gemstone Caverns. I'll pass turn.
Alright, draw. Play an Ancient Tomb. Pass the turn because I'm sad.
Tap.
Oh god, Karn sucks.
Inventor's Fair is land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tap Sunbaked Canyon to cast a Manifold Key. I lose a life for the mana. I'll tap this for a white. Activate Oswald. Sacrifice the Manifold Key to get an artifact of 2. I'll get Grim Monolith. I would like to tap the Grim Monolith for 3 colorless, and then floating 1, I will pay to untap the Grim Monolith.
Alright, okay, you go.
And then
Yeah,
I go down to 1.
hold on. I'll respond.
Yep.
I'll Pongify the Zirda.
I'll pay 2 to untap the Grim Monolith.
I will respond to Reality Shift Zirda.
Yikes. Okay. That manifests, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I can't respond to that. I'll float 3, untap Grim Monolith. I will use that 3 I floated to cast Cogwork Assembler. Did not use Karn, so I'll uptick Karn, and I'll target the Mana Crypt, I guess. I will go to combat. I will send 3 damage over at Hulkatina.
Good through.
And then from there, I will pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Polluted Delta. I'll fetch. I would like to finale for 2. Gilded Drake.
I'm gonna take Dranith so I can't cast her.
Yep. That's the plan. So I have a Dranith, you have a Gilded Drake now. I will pass turn.
Play a Demonic Tutor. I'll then attempt to play a Mystic or Mora. I'll pass my turn.
Draw a card. Play a Mox Opal, that doesn't do shit for me.
I'll draw.
Might as well pay the 4 and take the 2 damage because I'm not really doing anything else. Got nothing else. I'll pass.
Untap. Inventor's Fair trigger. I have 3 artifacts. I will gain a life. Draw. Drew Ancient Tomb for turn. I will go to combat, and I would like to swing this Gilded Drake over at Jdog. I'll uptick Karn. I'll declare no targets, and I'll pass.
Upkeep, draw. Cast Kinnan. Cast a Thrasios. I am passing the turn.
I'll keep the thing. Misty Rainforest, Fetch, Underground Sea, and then I'll pass.
Untap, please give me a way to remove the Dranith. It's not. I'll play a Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn.
Go to my turn then. Tap this for a white. Activate Oswald, sacking the Mox Hammer, and going to get an artifact of CMC1. I'm going to get Portable Hole ETB, I'll target the Dranith Magistrate. Tap for 2, I lose 2. Tap this for a red, I lose 1. I'll float a colorless and attempt to cast Pyretic Ritual.
Draw off of Mystical More.
Yes, you can.
This I'll show you a dispel.
Sure. Nothing I can do about it. I'll just uptick Karn. I'll target the Mox Opal this time. Okay, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, take 1 from the One Ring. Draw. I will pass.
Okay, I'll draw. Play a Polluted Delta, and I'll fetch.
Draw. Now that Dranith is gone, bring out Narset. I pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw this card. Thank God we got a land. It's a Marsh Flats. I would like to fetch and get a plateau. Attempting to cast Zirda.
I would like to show you a mana drain.
A mana drain. Okay.
I'll draw off of Mystical Mora.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll just uptick Karn. No targets. I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. My first main phase, I'll gain 3 mana.
Did you lose a life from the ring?
No, I did not. I will do that. Activate Kinnan. Horn Mammoth. I would like to fight the Oswald. I will pass.
Paying for fish.
Yeah, I'll let it stick. I will go to my end step and pitch a memory. Commit to memory.
Untap and draw a card. Go to combat. I will swing Narset for 3 over at Palkatina.
Okay.
Trigger.
Time trigger.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
Narset
attack trigger.
attacks, I exile the top 4 cards of my library. Till end of turn, I may cast a non-creature card exiled this way without paying its mana cost. So top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a Cyclonic Rift. That's stupid. 2 lands and a mana drain. So the lands will yeah, so that kind of hurts. Second main phase, and do red 2, taking 2 from the Ancient Tomb. Relentless Assault. Untap all
I'll draw
creatures
from
that attacked. Yeah. And then after that, there's an additional main phase, followed by an additional combat phase. So I'll untap Narset. So no lands to play. Go to combat. 3 again over at Palkatina.
Yeah, take care.
Trigger 4 more cards. It'll be Exotic Orchard, City of Brass, Teferi Time Raveler, and Felwar Stone. I will attempt to cast the Felwar Stone, not paying.
Yeah, I'll draw.
I'll attempt to cast Teferi Time Raveler, not paying.
Draw off of that. With Teferi on the stack, use a blue, and I'll attempt to play Chain of Vapor, targeting hard.
I'm not going to continue the chain.
Still with Chain on the stack, I will attempt a Force of Negation, pitching a Polymorph.
Because the mana drain is going to go regardless, I might as well cast mana drain. You may draw.
Okay.
Mana drain resolves.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
I am going to down tick Teferi to 1 to return the Grim Monolith to your hand.
Sure.
And to draw a card. And Cyclonic Rift, I might as well use it because I'm going to lose it. So I might as well. I guess I'll hit the Thrasios. I don't really know.
Sure.
And then I will go ahead and end the turn.
Try to cast the Grim Monolith.
Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah, Grim Monolith is good.
I can't pay the Mystic Memorial, by the way.
I will draw.
Right, I'll send 2 1/1s at Teferi just in case, and then 3 in the air at you, Jace.
Yeah, I'll take 3. Teferi will die.
So I'm just going to pass the turn.
Upkeep 2 from the One Ring. Draw. Mana Confluence is land for turn. Cast a Phantasmal Image. I'll make a Dockside. Play a Mox Opal. You can draw a fish. I would like you to try to draw 3 cards. Cast Hullbreaker Horde.
Oh,
Yeah, with that on the stack, I will attempt to Malakir Rebirth targeting the phantasmal image.
Thorn Mammoth trigger. I'll fight my own Gilded Drake, I guess. Cast Thrasios. Hullbreaker Horde trigger. I'll bounce the Mystic Remora. Cast Mystic Remora. Hullbreaker Horde trigger. Bounce Mox Opal.
Either you have a counter or you don't. Pack the negation.
And just hard cast this Force of Will.
Yeah. That was my only hope.
Yeah, I figured. Hullbreaker Horde trigger on that. I'll bounce the Elvish Mystic.
Right now, storm count is 7. My spell would then count itself for the storm count, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I would put it at storm count 8. I'll pay 2 and attempt to grape shot the Hullbreaker Horror.
Okay, so this gets bounced. Mox Opal, go down to 1 treasure, cast Glenellinger Archmage. Thorn Mammoth will fight the 2/2 manifest, I guess. After that, I will pass.
We live to fight in the
Okay.
boys.
I'll play a Verdant Catacombs. Rack, attempt to play a Crypt.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Yeah, go ahead. Fine. I'm going to play my own Mystic Remora.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Go ahead. And I'll attempt to play an Alter Dementia.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Go ahead. You're going to draw a lot off of me, I'm just going to say. I'll play Hidetsugu and Kairi. This will trigger, and I'll first draw 3. And I'll put this, and that on top. I'm going to sacrifice Hidetsugu and Kairi. I'll have the death trigger and the resolution and the altar trigger. I'm going to sacrifice so the Hidetsugu trigger goes first and then the altar. I'm going to target you, Jdog, for the mill. Now, this is probably the one spell that can get rid of a Mystic Remora. And it's probably overkill. It's Rise of the Eldrazi. Destroy target permanent, target player draws 4 cards, and I take an extra turn after this. I'm targeting you, Jdog, for the life loss.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go to my extra turn, draw, put a Morphic Pool.
Did you pay for Mystic Remora, though?
I'm laying a die. That's it.
And a Crypt trigger.
7, I'll replay Hidetsugu and Kairi. Brainstorm, I'll put this and that on top. I'm going to use a black and play Feign Death on Hidetsugu and Kairi. I'll sacrifice it. Jdog, Actually, I'm going to have Breezy mill 4, 5. Comes back.
Mill
So,
5. I forgot
yeah,
the
you mill 5. Death trigger going off, and then hit it in an ETB trigger also as well. I'm going to resolve the death trigger. So that will be an expropriate, and I'm going to have Jdog lose 9.
Yeah, I just died.
I'm going to attempt to cast expropriate. I'll vote myself to get an extra turn.
Yeah,
We're dead
speed
either
it
way.
up. I'll give you the extra turn, see what you do with it.
Yeah, I'll give you the extra turn as well.
Okay, 2 extra turns. Yeah, I'm going to move on to my next extra turn. Crypt, call heads. 3, 2, 3. Let's strand. Draw.
Sorry, guys.
I'll find a snow-covered swamp. I'll play Fake My Own Death on Hidetsugu and Kairi. I'll go to combat. I'll swing at Jace for 7.
Yeah, it takes 7, Commander.
I'm going to go second main phase. I'm going to sacrifice it to alter.
Yep.
And it'll come back. I'll do the draw and death. I'll put this and that on. Then I'll reveal Grim Tutor, and I'll have Breezy lose 3.
Did he mill me or
Oh, I mill you for 7 this time.
for 7?
Yeah. I will search my card, library for a card, and I'll lose 3. I'll go to my extra turn, second extra turn. Tap draw. I'm gonna call Heads and Crypt. I'm gonna use 2 and play Demonic Gifts on Hidetsugu and Kairi. Whenever this creature dies, return back to the battlefield or its owner's control. I'm going to do the same Hidetsugu. I'm going to mill you for another 7, Breezy. And then I will do the draw and death. And then I'll reveal Enter the Infinite, and I'll have Jace lose 12.
Gross.
and I'm going to draw all the cards.
At that point, that's game, right? You just drop a Thassa's Oracle on us.
Yeah, I'll just put one back on top. Yeah, I'll then play Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, I don't have shit. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. This episode was brought to you by our friends at Dragon Shield. We will be giving away some of our Dragon Shield sleeves. Be sure to use our Dragon Shield affiliate link in the comments below when you make purchases from Dragon Shield. Every little bit of support helps our channel keep growing.